Hi, John. Hi, guys. This is Fred from GamEX, and today we wanted to meet Gara Rosales. Sorry for the name. Gara
No
Rosales from
worries.
EC Games. Thanks.
Hello, everybody.
I'm so happy to meet you on internet because we have tested the game Tom Stalkers. A nice game, nice arcade games, and we wanted to know why do you create a game? Simply, but just firstly, if you could present yourself briefly. Thanks.
Okay. My name is Gara Rosales. I born in Tenerife, Canary Islands, but I've been in several. I've been living several places like Switzerland, and now in the center of Norway, in Trondheim.
Yeah.
Very cold Trondheim. Now I'm here back in Tenerife again just to pass the holidays with the family.
Nice.
All right.
So it's you are, uh, I mean, a kind of Viking, and sometimes you are some Spanish man between two of the side.
Yeah, well, I got the. Yeah, I let's say I got the how do I say I assimilated some of the Central Europe and North
Yeah.
Europe culture. Yes, if this is what you yes.
Absolutely. Pleasant guy. We are in Paris today. For us, it's very cold. You can
Pretty.
see clothes. But anyway, it's nice to talk with you about a game. So talk about
Yeah,
your future game, not future game. Is it released? So
Yeah.
talk about this.
yeah. This is recent. When I began to develop Toonstalker, it was like almost 9 years ago in 2015. Just have in mind that. There I was living in Switzerland, working in a mobile company, and then
Oh.
since a few years before, I was trying to do several game concepts, but none converge into a full game. So then, after saving some money and say, okay, let's begin the again from start to end. But and in terms of inspiration for Tombstalkers in 2013, 2014. There was a homebrew game for the Mega Drive, which that was launched called Omami. That game was kind of it's kind of a Pac-Man, like a inverse Pac-Man, that you left your footprints, and then you go around the tombs to open them, and that's the core gameplay of Tombstalker. The thing is, it launched the Genesis version, which has more stages, bosses, and bonus level. And then here I say, I can do it better in 3D with even more with even
Okay.
more gameplay layouts, etc. So yeah, that's how I began to develop Tombstalkers there.
Did you um, made a contact with video games from Mega Drive? Do you begin on video games on Mega Drive when you were young? When do you touch video games
I
in your
mean,
life?
that was when I was like 3 years, no, 4 years old, more or less. My father bought an Atari 2016.
Ah, oui, yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, 2600, sorry.
ET Games.
2600. Oh, it's Games, the company name.
Cartridge, big pixel, but it was a beginning, in fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's yeah, and then after that, I got an NES, but well, not the original. Just in Spain, there were several knockoff of the NES, so I got one
Yes.
of them, and then the Mega Drive and so on. So yeah, I got quite a I can say I could say I'm a game enthusiast and collector.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. And why did you choose 3D? In fact, you could create the game Tom Stalker in 2D pixel art. Why
Yeah.
did you choose 3D graphics?
I mean, back then I got used to develop 3D games for mobile. I mean, the company I was working,
Okay.
one of the thing they wanted to do is make 3D games that work on any kind of device, a mobile device. We're talking about device from 2014, 2015, and earlier,
Mm.
more or less. So yeah, I got used to develop and optimize in 3D. So yeah, so yeah, that's why I design and develop Tomb Stalkers in 3D. The
Okay.
funny thing, it will give a kind of how do I say a dungeon, kind of a dungeon, dungeon
Yeah.
vibes.
Make like
Yes. The
Zelda,
depth.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a bit like Zelda,
Yeah.
like a 2D version, but see from the top.
Okay. Yes. It's very nice. Say it's very oh,
Yeah,
very nice. And I enjoy a lot
convincing. Yeah.
the visuals, in fact, and kind of Pac-Man, but Indiana Jones Pac-Man, something like
Yeah,
that.
with a big
Yeah,
beard.
kind of like that. Kind of like that. It's more or less like Tuckers it is. So yeah.
All right.
Let's talk about music, for example. How do you have some? Do you know someone you writes music? Or is it you?
That you composed music
Yes.
again.
No. I didn't compose the music. It was composed for another one composed. His name in the web called Essiron. He used to do electronic music, but he kind of nailed it when he made the soundtrack of Tomb Stalkers and the rest
Mm.
of SF sound effects.
Oh yeah, also.
Nice. How to promote a game on a Valve platform, Steam? It's so difficult. You have so much games. I mean, maybe by year.
Yeah,
It's 10,000
thousand.
games by year on Steam are released. So how to promote a game?
I mean, with Tomb Stalkers, it is difficult because first of all, it's not a game that people search for,
Mm.
unfortunately. So yeah, with that, what I'm trying to say is that yeah, the game will flop on Steam. If I got the opportunity to port to console, for example, Switch, I
Mm.
think I could have more chances. Well, I sent the form to develop games for Switch. So, but I won't hear anything from them in one after 1 or 2 months. So, finger crossed there.
Yeah.
I can say to you that I find out this game because I love so much retro game, arcade game, and I found this demo, and I love the kind of Pac-Man. I love Indiana Jones. I love to open tomb. It's very sympathetic. So I find it, but it's not easy because we have so much games
Yeah.
each day.
Yeah,
It's
apart from that,
incredible.
the arcade genre is niche, is really niche. So there are not so many people, at least on PC, searching for arcade games. So
Okay.
yeah, that's make a little bit difficult to make Tomb Stalkers visible to the public.
Did you receive some financial helps, subvention to create the game?
Yeah.
For this game,
Yeah.
none. For this game, none. And zero, none. All came by my pocket.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Not
we're
so.
saving money now.
All came from my pocket, at least with Tomb Stalkers. The next game will be different.
Oh, nice game.
Yeah. The only thing I gonna say about it, it will be roguelite. I mean, having encountered what I made in Tomb Stalkers, just using it as a template, yeah, I can roguelike out of it. So it
Okay.
could be an interesting challenge.
So you got the idea, do you begin to develop
Yeah, I'm beginning to develop the concept, and the idea, the concept. So yeah, it's what I was doing since I after launching Tomb Stalkers.
Okay, yes. How do you begin a game? You write the scenario, I don't know, you draw some pictures. How do you begin the concept?
I mean, have in mind the concept when I'm talking about the game concept. I'm not talking about precisely about the visual concept, but how about the game will work. How the game will work, their mechanics, um,
Gameplay.
their features, the gameplay features, controls,
Yeah.
etc.
The basis of the game.
How many people
Exactly.
work on Tom Stalker?
Some stalkers. So I mean, there were 3, 6, 7, and plus the QA guys. I can say 11.
Wow. That's really much.
Describe a bit
11.
each people. How
Working on
many for graphics? How many for sound? You said
Uh,
one
yeah,
musician. But,
I mean, from graphics, yeah, how is the one? I contract Ukrainian company that was 2015. So that was composed by 3 persons. They made the models. They made animations, and what else? Yeah, models, texture, animation, everything that has to do with 3D. There was game director, or I mean, no, art director. Sorry, art director, which
yes.
made the concept, how the game should look, etc. Yeah, all the concepts, etc. Um, then the composer, which made the music and the VFX, also helped me with the level design.
Yes.
Also helped me with the design.
Very important.
Yeah, from my side, I made all the programming, coding, producing, etc.
Behind scene.
Then there was one voice actors, the one which says two
Yes.
stalkers. Yeah. He made more voices, more voiceovers, but in the end, just I get I just in the final game, I only use the narrator, the narrator one. What else? Yeah, say those. Yeah, the voice actor,
It's,
and
it's, it's
finally the
bigger than
QA.
I imagine, in fact.
Yeah.
I believed you were, I don't know, 2 or 3 people around Top Stalker, but in fact, it's not easy to have a relationship with the Ukrainian distance. How do you work with them with the distance?
Age to teamwork.
I mean, I just simply send the task how to a document. I just send a document about the task, how to make them, also with
Instruction.
the concepts from the art director,
Okay.
and I must say they nail it. They nail it
Mhm.
in
Okay.
terms of how the games look in the with the 3D. In terms of 3D, they nail it. So yeah, so I sent by order documents, talking with them, getting feedback. At that point, I think I was using Skype at that moment to
Ah, yeah.
communicate everything,
Yes.
and also sending those documents so they can have the reference to create all the art.
Finally, are you satisfied of the results?
Your game.
Okay, this is a tricky question
Yeah.
because financially not,
Okay.
but in terms of realization, yes, because I finally made a game from the start to finish, even
Yeah.
if I got some hiccups in the process. Because the thing is, I began to develop it in 2015. I continued in 2016 and I stopped in 2017.
Yeah.
And then I resumed the game development. A few No, what happens is that I try to make other kind of game
Mhm.
with the assets, like even a puzzle game. In my private channel there is a demo about that.
Okay.
It's kind of crazy because I had the sense that the game won't cut it financially, even at that point, at that moment.
Okay.
So then I resumed the development in 2000. I mean, in this year I resume it with just updating everything, optimizing everything, and then just finishing the game. Just finishing the
Yeah.
game. It's more. The game has some cat content. I mean, there was some cat content because I wanted to add more characters to unlock and play, to unlock and play, and then also the same with the gallery, so you can unlock game music, concept art, 3D models, just to give a little bit more for the completionist people,
Yeah.
but
Features.
people that want to complete the game 100%.
Oh yeah. Okay. Like challenges, goals.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. That could be anything, or maybe secret passages on the map.
Very important.
Yeah.
It's very
Or
important.
the
Yes.
lore of the game, for example.
Will you patch some part of the game in the future? Next future? Close
I
future?
mean, I mean, if they green light the Switch version, if they green light Nintendo green light the Switch version, I mean
Nice.
that I may perhaps I could give an extra. Yes, I can do a director's cut
Okay.
Mm.
edition.
Nice. Sweet version. Okay.
Switch, yeah.
I believe there was only PC support, but you have on Switch version, maybe on PlayStation. No, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, Nintendo is the second best to, I mean, or the best
Others,
to port a game of this caliber. Is I
Yeah.
think it's the best place to port this game. I don't
Yes.
know how will perform. I don't think it will perform pretty well in PlayStation and Xbox. Xbox, I have the sensation it will perform much way better in Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
That's why the effort to just get approved on the Nintendo Switch program.
right.
Nice. So you have finished Tom Stalker on PC, on Switch, and you have another idea of another game in the future. In 2 years, 3 years, 5 years?
No, I'm gonna try the development loop to be as short as possible. I mean,
Well,
I want to put more as much content as possible, but in the less time frame possible. Right now, Steam, the video game industry is pretty crazy at the moment. Too many games, etc. And
absolutely.
one of the things that I see and I experience is that the the I mean the less you spend developing a game, the better. So you can create more, and then you can have kind of a wave, kind of wave effect. So you get sales from the new game and the previous game, etc. So you can, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
that's my idea now in terms of developing games. I have a pretty short um, development time. Pretty short.
Yeah.
What do you think about Roblox platform and games on Roblox platform? Many young people plays on Roblox. Very little game, but what about developing a game on Roblox
For example,
I
yeah.
to
mean,
create a community, for example, or I don't know.
I mean, I never tried anything with Roblox.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been a Unity developer all my career,
yeah,
and I will stay like that
yeah,
because I mean, in the end, it's a tool. So in the end, it's a tool, and Unity is the tool that I can I know the best.
Yeah. Mm.
So
yeah,
that's why
yeah.
I do all my games in Unity,
Yeah.
and I will in the future.
But
So in terms of
Great.
Roblox, it's I don't know. I never work with the platform. I know it's very popular to make not only games but a lot of kind of experience.
Yeah. Like IKEA
So yeah,
on a Roblox. Yeah.
yes, some of great. For example, IKEA. I don't
IKEA
know.
or Nike,
yes,
Nike.
yes, I
Yes,
heard
HP.
about that.
they
Yeah.
create games on Roblox because you have many young people, so they try
Yeah.
to.
Because Roblox, is a free platform. You can make free games, for example.
Mm,
Also, player could play to your game without paying anything, for example. So
yeah,
that's a great thing.
it's very different
Yes,
way.
and yes, as what I say, in the end, tools like Roblox, tools slash games like Roblox, or tools that like Unity, Unreal Engine, etc.,
Yeah.
are tools. And in terms of doing something in any of this, is just simply if you know how to work with that tool,
Yeah.
just do it. Just do it. So um so yeah, in my case, my tool of choice was Unity. In other cases, can be Godot, Unreal, or even Roblox itself. So no worries. Just I mean, my advice to other developers is that
Yeah.
they use the tool they are more comfortable with.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yes, because
It's a
it's
great.
so difficult to create a team around the game, to create a game, to have a development time. You have to optimize
It's
many
more,
many things.
yeah,
Like
it's more about, yeah, the to be comfort with your support, make support for making games. For example, I'm very comfortable with Roblox Studio, and I'm not with Unity because I didn't
yeah.
learn it. But that was okay. For example, Blender to make 3D object, and then after learning and to try different options, you have, as you said, uh, a way to use it correctly and to know how to use it. Yeah,
Mhm.
from saving time also. So yeah, if Unity as
There's
your
no shame to use that tool to do as long as you're able to do and you know that you can do it on that tool with that tool, that's
Mm,
fine. There's no shame of using one tool or another. Yes.
yeah, absolutely. So maybe also questions.
Our last question,
Yeah.
Gara. What do you think
Yeah.
about the evolution of the market, video games market in the future?
Well, this this is an interesting one because
Yeah.
right now we are in a pretty weird a pretty weird epoch. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of games, but for one side,
Mm,
and lot of successful games. The number of release games are increasing really fast, really fast, and yeah, and triple A games seems like they are not so sustainable as before.
mm,
It's kind of an interesting situation what we are living now. Plus the issue with the layoff. So in my case, I'm trying to get some jobs or clients, but that's impossible due to that there are a high number of developers, artists, etc. That that they are searching for. There's high demand. There are a
yeah.
higher, really high demand in game industry jobs. So it's pretty difficult to land a job right now. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
also my situation, and that's why I I decide to finish Doomstalkers like a stepping stone to uh, begin to develop other games and make yeah, and just sustain myself in terms of yeah. The industry has rose yeah, really fast, and now it's like we are kind of stuck stuck. I mean, too many games on the market. Too many. There are a lot of AAA games that are becoming not sustainable
Mm,
for the companies. And also, one funny thing is that the companies that has a lot of income, they layoffs. They do the friggin' layoffs, even if they got
Profitable.
mm,
yeah, it's kind of a crazy. It's kind of crazy situation right now in the game industry.
mm.
Yeah. Well, and are you satisfied of the beginning of Tom Stalker on Steam?
as I say, financially not. But the funny thing is that after I released, I began to get attention from think creators, influencers, and press.
Nice.
So that was interesting. That's was interesting. It's more Tomb Stalker is not a bad game. It's not a bad game at all. Just a game that not everyone is looking for. That's all. That's all
Yes.
with Tomb Stalkers.
Nice. So
So,
we
yeah.
have I don't have any questions anymore.
Right,
So
yeah.
it was a pleasant time to exchange to discuss with someone who create
Yeah.
games. That's,
With an amazing dev with original ideas.
yeah, cat games.
Hmm.
The root of the game, arcade
Yeah.
game.
We never
But,
forget the Birdman,
Huh?
orange.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So Gara, it was a very pleasant time with you. And another
Yeah,
question
my
for you?
pleasure.
No,
It's nice, pleasant.
very fine.
So thank you guys to looking at us,
Yeah.
and we'll see you very soon. Bye bye.
Tomb Stalkers!